Alfred here.
Of You, Me, and Sicily, and on this episode, we're going to go to the province of Enna, to the hilltop town of Cerami, the site of a decisive battle between the Normans and the Arabs in the year 1063.
You know, of course, Normans were really Vikings who Christianized. Did you know that?
No, that's new information.
There you go. Thanks to Rollo, he was a Viking, he became a Christian.
Okay, always good information from you.
Thank you.
We're also going to explore the myths and legends around the Madonna della Lavina. Enjoy this episode.
Wow.
Cerami is located in the province of Enna, among the Nebrodi Mountains. It is an ancient town with prehistoric roots. There's a distinct, charming medieval feel to Cerami, with plenty of alleys, stairs, arches, and beautiful views of the valley. First founded by the Greeks as part of Magna Graecia in the 4th century BC, Cerami has plenty of cattle and sheep farms outside the main part of town, plus it's rich with olive trees and grapevines. The hilltop town is perhaps best known as the location of a major and decisive battle between the Normans and Muslims in 1063 during the Norman conquest of the island by Roger I of Sicily. The Arabs had been in Sicily since 827 after defeating the Byzantines, although many Greek Christians remained on the island, including in Cerami. Around 1061, the Normans started penetrating the island, first from Messina. According to historians, after being besieged in the neighboring town of Troina for 4 months in 1063, then Count Roger and 136 ferocious Norman knights took to the field of Cerami and faced what some say may have been 50,000 Muslim soldiers, although that number is probably exaggerated. Legend has it that Count Roger, before the start of the battle, made his soldiers recite some verses from the Gospel. During the first part of the battle in June of 1063, the Saracens were winning, so Roger invoked the help of Saints Michael and George, who suddenly appeared on the battlefield. Seeing the saints, the soldiers became so excited that they fought harder and ultimately crushed the Muslims. The victory foreshadowed the upcoming Crusades as news of the battle even reached Pope Alexander. The celebration of St. Michael the Archangel is a big festival in Cerami. Built around the 15th century, the Cathedral of St. Ambrogio, the Mother Church, is the largest place of worship in Cerami. The patron saint is Saint Sebastian, celebrated at the end of August. This impressive medieval church is dedicated to the saint. Other smaller churches are scattered around the town. remains of the castle are located on the top of a limestone rock. It's quite a hike to get up here, but once you are on top, the view of the valley below is quite amazing. On a clear day, you can spot the surrounding towns of Capizzi, Troina, and Gagliano. Now on to another important legend to the town of Cerami, and that is the Madonna della Lavina. As always, there are numerous stories concerning the discovery of this painting. The iconic picture has Byzantine origins and may have come from Egypt. Some historians say probably the Greek Christians living in the area at the time hid many religious relics once the Arab invaders besieged the island. We spoke to some locals about one of the legends on how the painting was found.
Si racconta che il quadro della Madonna della Lavina sia stato ritrovato nel XVII secolo.
They say it was a miracle from God. Around the 17th century, as the legend goes, a picture of the Madonna appeared 3 times to a nun during her sleep. During the last appearance, there was a huge rainstorm. The next day, a farmer and his mule were walking on the hills of Cerami. At one point, the mule suddenly stopped and would not move. Soon, other town people would gather as well, and a boy emerged from the pack and said, "Look under the leg of the mule. There appears to be something." And behold, there was the painting of the Madonna. The painting is now stored in the monastery of the Madonna della Lavina. Charming Cerami, another Sicilian treasure for you to discover.
One of the fun things for me is to explore all these myths and legends, and this is just our version of the stories.
Hundreds of towns in Sicily, hundreds of legends, Bunsta, hundreds of legends.
If you've enjoyed this episode, check them all out at www.yumiandsicily.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel,
Don't forget our Facebook page.
Yumi and Sicily. Thanks for watching. Ciao.